So this has been very overdue. I was going to do it a long time ago, but I never got around to doing it. So now I finally am doing it with Heather. So,
alright, I'm going to start asking you some questions.
Okay.
So, okay, this question is extremely common.
Yes.
Once and for all, how tall are you?
I am 5'7" or 170 centimeters.
That's really tall. That's okay. That's the same height as my husband, Peak Wong from Beast. So you would like pretty much be the same height as a lot of Korean guys in Korea, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, how much do you weigh? Obviously, 300 pounds. We don't need to ask this, do we?
My weight fluctuates a lot. So my lowest would be 108, and my highest would be 115 pounds.
Light.
But in kilograms, I would be 49 kilograms.
All right. Are you full Korean?
Yes, I am.
Were you always fluent in Korean, or did you have to relearn it?
It was my first language, but when I started school, when I was like 5 or 6, I stopped completely and just used English. So that continued on until I was a junior in high school, and then I relearned it when I was a junior in high school.
How'd you do that?
I remembered a lot of it because my parents always spoke it at home, and like all the stuff I remembered when I was little, and I still knew how to read it and stuff. So that's where I started from, when I started watching dramas, got into K-pop.
Yeah, that'll do it. Oh dear God, your computer. What college are you in, and what are you majoring in?
I go to Arizona State University, majoring in global studies, minoring in communications.
And how did you get into K-pop?
I was always exposed to K-pop since I was little because my cousins on my mom's side, they're half Korean, half Mexican.
Oh.
But they were into K-pop before I was, because I was a little baby. But they were into like first generation, so like Shinhwa, H.O.T.
I knew you were going to say H.O.T.
G.O.D, BoA.
I knew you were going to say G.O.D.
all
and
that.
BoA.
All of them.
BoA is just...
So they always like showed me that kind of stuff, and since I was like a little baby, like I was like meh.
A little baby.
Well, not like actual, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I was just like, no thanks. But that was my background of it, and then when I actually started getting into it, like I had that already, so it just kind of built up from there. It was the end of my junior year in high school, and my mom one day was watching this drama called Boys Over Flowers.
Oh God.
And she called me over in the living room, and she was like, you should watch this drama, I think you would like it, because it's like about high school kids. And I was like, nah. But then like I watched like a few minutes of it with her because she told me to, and I was like, this is pretty,
What episode was it?
I think it was the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then, but after that, like I didn't watch it for the longest time, but then I think it was like towards the middle, like episode like 11 or something, that I started rewatching it, and I was like, I like this. And then I saw Kim Hyun-jung.
Oh dear God, I forgot he was in that. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot he was in that.
And then I was like, who is this? And so
who is this?
And so
excuse me.
I looked him up on YouTube, and I saw he was in the group Double S 501. So I was like, oh, I like this band. And then I looked up some more stuff, and I found SNSD, and then I found 4 Minute, and then I found Wonder Girls, and then it all went downhill from there.
How did you start dancing?
January 2010. I remember this clearly. When Hyuna released Change, and I was like,
yeah.
I was like, what is this? What are this?
What are this? What are this? What are this?
Yes, that was me.
Okay, yeah.
And then I saw a cover to it by Cowson, I think, I don't.
Katas?
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it
I don't know how to
either.
pronounce her username, but I saw her cover of it, and that was what made me want to do a cover it too. So I was like, this is pretty cool. I wonder if I could do it too. I was totally wrong. I was like, I cannot do this. That's what made me start dancing, and I started learning O by SNSD.
That was my first one.
And then Lupin by Kara, Beautiful by Beast. And but then I didn't start making covers until March 2011. So
Lots of practice.
yep.
Okay, so what is your motivation when you're picking a dance that you want to do?
Choreography. Well, like, you know, there's some choreographies that make me freak out.
Yeah.
It's really
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 good.
amazing. Like freaking
Like Teen Top to you?
yeah, and all of freaking EXO's
Solid.
choreos.
Oh yeah.
And,
true.
yeah. If it, I don't know. There's just I can't explain it, but there's some choreographies that are actually just they look good. So I'm like, yes, I want to do that.
All right. Fitness routine? Question mark.
I don't have one actually. My only workout is dancing, but
Still a workout.
Yeah, I used to do Pilates. It's so funny. Like my mom, she had me start it when I was 12 years old. She was like, "No, you're too fat. You need to work out." I'm
You're
like,
too fat.
I'm like, I'm 12 years old. So,
Oh, my poor thing.
so yeah, I've done that on and off since I was 12.
Okay. Pilates on and off since 12. Okay. Who is your bias? Okay, brace yourself, everyone. Brace yourself.
Since this is a very broad question,
Yes, it is.
my ultimate group would be Double S 501 because they got me into everything, and then EXO, Beast. But I mean, I love everybody, honestly. But those three are my top. My favorite girl groups are 4 Minute, Miss A,
Can't do an A with my fingers.
SNSD.
Cannot do that with my fingers. You like SNSD?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. But like member-wise, oh dear goodness gracious.
Yeah, person. Like, okay, who's your bias as a person, not just the group now? For a guy, who would it be? You can do 3, because I know it's hard. It's hard for me too.
Okay, top 3. Kim Hyun-jung, Chris. Don't say
I won't.
anything.
I won't.
And Baekhyun, probably.
Okay, what girls?
Beauty from SNSD.
I thought you said beauty. I was like, who is this?
Beauty.
Okay.
Hannah. And Gina.
All right. Awesome. What kind of dancing do you like doing best? Hip hop, slow, or sexy, or crunk? I don't know.
Crumping.
Obviously stepping. I've seen you do that a lot.
My favorite like genre, I guess, is lyrical hip hop, but I've never really tried it. So, but
Yeah, you have, haven't you? No, maybe you haven't. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a very broad type of thing, so. But I really like dances with very sharp movements in it. Not necessarily sexy. But I can't. Yeah. I would like to do slow type dances, like lyrical and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't do hip hop though. I have no swag at all.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, when and where did you and Heather meet? And how did you guys figure out that you both like K-pop?
This is pretty interesting because we go to the same school.
But it's a huge school.
Yeah. It's the largest public university
In the
US.
country?
Yeah. So, but we didn't know at all. We didn't meet each other before that.
I just figured there's nobody in Arizona that liked K-pop.
Yeah.
I just made that decision.
And then, like, every year at school we have this language fair at our college, and the Korean department always does like a K-pop dance segment.
잠깐만요.
And it first started in 2012.
Wait, who? You did it in 2012? Or are you saying it started in 2012?
It started.
I have no idea.
Well, the dance segment did, because yeah.
Okay.
And then 2011, 2012, I can't really remember, but that's when I first started it, and I was solo at the time. But then this year we did it with a group, and all the Korean teachers like got together and tried to like find people to do it with me. And then Heather's Korean teacher, I guess like she told everyone about it, and then Heather emailed her and said, I'm interested in doing this. And then it got forwarded to me. Oh no, it got forwarded to my Korean teacher first, and then she forwarded it to me, and then I emailed Heather.
And then when you emailed me, that's how I found out what your real name actually is.
Yeah.
The real name, I'm not gonna say.
No, please don't. But yeah, so I emailed Heather, and she sent me her YouTube channel, and I started freaking out. I was like, oh my god, you're the girl with the workout videos. I saw you before. And it was just a small world.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
I was freaking out too, and I was like, oh my god, I finally found someone else. Okay, so how long does it usually take you to learn a dance cover and then record the final product? No, that's probably two different separate questions there.
Depending on how hard the dance is, it takes me anywhere from like 30 minutes to like 2 weeks to learn one. Like EXO's history right now, like it's taking me forever. It's taking us forever to learn it right now. It's so hard. Filming
Also depends.
it also depends. Usually it takes 2 hours, but if it's a more longer dance or if it's harder, it takes 4 hours.
Okay. Are you going to make dance tutorials? It's a good question, actually.
I was thinking about this since a long while ago, because a lot of people have been asking me for it ever since my Bubble Pop cover. But I haven't had the time to because of school. But now that summer's out, I think I can probably find time to do that. But if you want dance tutorials, like let me know which ones you want in the comment section, and I will consider them.
Do you have a YouTube crush?
I do, actually. He does singing covers on YouTube, and he's also Korean.
Oh god, what's his name? I might know him.
Deho?
No.
His username is Deho TV. I'll link it in my info box if you guys want to check him. He's really, really good. Like, oh my god, I can't.
I'll look him up.
Yeah.
I'm curious now. Do you have any siblings?
I do not.
No siblings. Tell us an embarrassing moment of yours.
Oh goodness. I think when I was in like 5th grade, 5th or 6th grade, me and my friends were outside during recess playing football, I think. Football or soccer. And like, there was like parts of the grass area where it was really muddy.
Yeah, okay.
And I was wearing white pants.
Okay.
And when we were about to go inside, I kind of slipped and it got all over my pants. And when we had to go back into the cafeteria, like my friends, one of them was in front of me, one of them was behind me, like covering me up.
That's nice.
And we were like, we walked to the nurse's office.
Aww.
And she gave me a pair of pants to change into.
Nurses are always prepared.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
But I was really embarrassed.
What's your favorite food?
Oh god. I love food.
You can like narrow it down to like type of food. Like, do you like Chinese food, Mexican food? Do you like fried food? I don't know.
I think my top 3 would be Mexican, Italian,
So good.
and Korean food.
Mexican food in Arizona is so good. So good. You guys have no idea if you don't live anywhere. If you don't live in like California or New Mexico or Arizona, then you just don't know.
Yeah.
Or Mexico. What kind of music do you often listen to?
K-pop, obviously, but surprisingly, I really love ballads, like more often than like pop music.
I get that.
I really love the like emotional feels type of songs.
All right.
Yeah.
Like Neo and stuff, or like R&B
Yeah,
ish.
and like K ballads and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to do after you graduate?
I still have not figured that out yet, but
That's normal.
I just do know that I want to move to Korea after I graduate, and then I'll figure it out from there.
Nice. And any K-dramas that you're watching right now?
Yes, I am currently watching School 2013.
What episode are you on? Is it good?
I'm on episode 5 right now, and the first 3 episodes are really, really boring.
Yeah, I finished the second episode and I can't even start the third one because it was really boring.
Yeah, the first 3, like I could not finish. I kept pausing and
then getting distracted.
Yeah, but I just forced myself to finish, and it's getting interesting now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Last question is, I want to learn to dance, but I don't know where to start. Do you have any suggestions?
Someone asked me this on my Ask FM, so that's where I got it from. But
Yeah.
even though like we both started learning off of YouTube, I think it's better to like take classes. Just kind
Wait,
of
learning like K-pop dances, you mean? Or like learning dance in general?
dance in general.
Like me and you?
Well, like anyone who wants to.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better to take classes, I
Yeah,
think.
because you get more of like a feel for it, and you know what you're doing wrong because they tell you, and you know how to fix things. When you're learning on your own, it's kind of you have to figure it out by yourself, so it's harder, I think. But for K-pop wise, I think you're gonna have to learn off of YouTube.
Yeah,
But-
unless you live in California, where I hear they have like K-pop dance classes
Yeah.
and stuff. I don't know where in California, but I've just heard that there's like places where you can go where they have dance classes, and then also like kind of like what I put on my channel, the dance workouts, like Zumba
Yeah.
to K-pop. They have all those in California.
They have one.
They need to put them more places. Like,
They have one in New York too. I know
Okay,
that,
okay.
yeah. But yeah, if there's no like dance classes for K-pop where you live, then YouTube would be your best option. Like, I know we both started by like watching the mirrored versions, and well, I download the videos and I mirror them and I slow them down, and that's how I learn them.
that's a good way.
Yeah.
I like that way. And there's also a lot of people online, like iiamxmee. Her YouTube channel has. I mean, she doesn't do them perfectly, but the way she teaches them is how I started, and I think it's really easy that way.
Yeah. It's just a girl at a Korean like dance studio that teaches step by step.
I want to go there so bad. She's so good.
Also, Rookie.
Oh yeah.
Wawa Dance School. His username is Namgun. I'll link it down in my info box too. But he's amazing with everything. Like
If you mirror his dance
Yeah.
covers, you're good to go. He
uploads mirrored versions too.
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
can
right.
You can just download
forgot
the
about
mirrored
that.
versions and slow them down using. A
And
video
he's
editor.
fast at it too. Like a song will come out. I'm sure like that new 90s song will come out.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have a dance up probably today or tomorrow. Like I wouldn't be surprised at all. He's like quick with that. That's why I love him.
Oh,
I don't know.
my friend Nia wanted a shout out, so shout out to Nia. Hi Nia.
They said Neo. I was like, nah, yeah, 천천히.
So for anybody who wants to hear me speak Korean, I will do this for you guys right now.
다시. 시작.
네, 안녕하세요. 지나입니다. 이 비디오를 봐주셔서 정말 고맙고요. 앞으로도 많은 비디오를 올릴 테니까 계속 지켜봐 주십시오. 감사합니다.
감사합니다. For no reason at all, I just wanted to say it. Okay. Bye guys.
Bye.